how to convince someone you love who has social anxiety to be more open about getting help without pressuring them. There are two options. Actually, there's, option two can include option one, and you'll see what I mean in a second. First, let's talk about option one. Give them the solution to social anxiety as a gift. So, like my program, you can just buy it for them. But the key here is, after you buy it for them, just don't force them to use it. Just tell them, I got this for you because I noticed that, I thought it might be helpful for you, and I'll love you either way if you use this or not, but I just wanted to let you know that I got this for you because I care about you. And then just drop it. Don't remind them about it because they'll remember, especially because it's a gift, and act like you normally do. Nothing has changed. Don't expect them to use it. Okay? Just make it all open-ended, because in this case, if the person is someone who doesn't deal well with pressure, they're gonna be put off by you continually reminding them about it, or asking them if they've used it yet or how it's going, or if you start treating them differently if they don't use it, or if they do use it. They don't want to feel pitied, right? They don't want to feel like something's wrong. They don't want you to look down on them, or like you have think less of them. So that's why it's really important not to remind them about it, and just to keep acting like you normally do, like nothing has changed. Don't expect them to use it, okay? Now, there's another option, and this one's more powerful, and that is just writing them a letter. Like, handwritten letter, not typed up, handwritten. It can be on a notepad, it can be on anything, it doesn't really matter what it's on, as long as you just handwrite it and say this stuff from the heart. And here's the outline of what you want to do. First, you want to tell them that you love them and why you love them. Then, you want to tell them why you want them to get help. And by that, I mean you want to mention their struggle, what you see them struggling with. Say, specifically, you can say, it hurts me when I see you, and then insert their struggle. So it hurts me when I see you avoid talking on the phone when somebody calls, or not being able to go out to parties with me, and I feel like I hate seeing you alone. It hurts me. It makes me feel like I'm not doing good enough, or that you're not as happy as you could be, and that hurts me, And then you want to mention that you might just be overreacting. And if the problem isn't that bad in their eyes, it's not how you see it, how you just described it to be, then it's okay. You just wanted to let them know because you care about them, and you love them, and you want the best for them. Okay? And this is specific, that you want to mention this, because if you don't, they're going to start feeling the pressure, right? They're going to start thinking that you're pressuring them. And you don't want somebody who deals badly with pressure to feel pressured, obviously. Okay? Then tell them that just in case they are struggling with what you mentioned before, then you're there for them and want to support them. But you'll love them either way, and if they do decide to get help or don't, you won't think any less of them. You'll always love them for who they are. And then, if you go with option one, you can insert option one here, which is giving them a gift. And you can mention that I got you this gift just in case you want to check it out. It's really good. I used it too, and then just give them their username and password if needed, like for the I Overcame Social Anxiety program. And then just say, hey, there's no pressure, and I won't mention this again. I just wanted you to know that I love you, and I care about you, and I just want you to live a happy and stress-free life. So, our kids can be as happy as they can be with a dad or a mom who is just who loves themselves and loves being with them and take them out and all that stuff, and just tell them that you love them and then sign off, with love, or your lovely husband, or whatever, and then your name, okay? And then you just set this letter down somewhere where they can see it. You don't have to hand it to them. That would be a little bit awkward. Maybe if they have a desk, or if they leave for work, or something like that, you can just put the letter there for them to read when they see it, when they have the time, when they're alone, so they can be all with their thoughts, okay? And what this does is, instead of talking to them about it, that builds up a barrier, right? But when they're alone, their barrier goes down. And when you write them a letter, they can't talk back to you, right? They can't immediately say, cut you off, or there's no emotions really that if they interrupt you, you can't get mad, or the other person can't really get mad, right? It's just reading. It's one-way communication, and it helps you get it's a systematic way to, instead of saying it off the spot too, if it's in person and you're sort of making it up as you go and you're going with what they're saying and you have to react, and it's just a lot harder to convince somebody when you're doing that. And this way, it's just a controlled way to get your feelings out there and to have them listen to the whole thing without interrupting you, like I said, or just walking away or getting mad, okay? And that's pretty much how you do it for how to convince someone you love. If you have any questions about this, let me know. All right?